Both my mother and father had varicose veins. I started to notice that I was getting bulges in my legs in late high school, early college. My older sister had treatment for varicose veins, so it was only a matter of time for me to develop full-blown symptoms of varicose veins. The biggest symptom was the swelling and actually fatigue at the end of a day. Particularly being in a job where I'm standing up all the time, the swelling would occur every day. Where I really noticed it and where I thought finally I needed to get something done, it was after a long plane flight. I'd had my shoes off all day while I was on the plane, and when we landed, I couldn't get my shoes back on because my feet were so swollen. And I said, boy, this is time to get them fixed. If you don't get them treated, you end up with increased chance of blood clots in your legs. You can end up with ulcerations. And I was noticing that if I'd get a scratch or if I got a little sore on my foot, it was taking longer and longer to heal. A lot of people ask me, why did I wait so long to get my varicose veins treated? I'm a physician. I've been treating varicose veins for 12 to 14 years. I knew the potential side effects of not getting them treated, and they said, why didn't you get them treated? Well, even though the modern day therapies with laser and radio frequency are much less invasive, they're still invasive. I do the treatment and I could see it hurt, and it does take a while to recover from the therapy. So I just kept putting it off and putting it off. I chose to get treated with the new Veselības Saphion closure system because it's the least invasive therapy. It also allowed me to immediately get back to work and everyday activities. I chose it because the current therapies right now require you really to be sedated, require a lot of tumescent anesthesia, and I knew that there was some risk, although small, of burning of some of the tissues. With Veselības, none of those were a problem. I need no sedation. I needed no tumescent anesthesia, which is that numbing medicine. And for me, very importantly, I didn't need compression stockings afterwards. I actually had no symptoms and was able to do so many things immediately right after the procedure. So it more than met my expectations, and actually I was surprised by that. People ask me, why did I receive the Veselības treatment, particularly when I was on vacation in Germany? And the simple answer is it only took a half hour to get both of my legs treated. I was able to walk in, walk out, did not disrupt any of my activities, and allowed me to continue my vacation, but continue my vacation without symptoms. The next day, actually rented a car and drove from Germany through Switzerland into Italy, and spent the next 2 days hiking mountains in Italy for a vacation. And I had no symptoms at all. As an interventional radiologist and a physician who's been practicing for over 28 years, and specifically practicing over 14 years treating varicose veins, I think the new therapy with Veselības is so significantly improved as compared to current therapies that anyone that has symptomatic varicose veins should no longer wait, and they should just go right ahead and get treated, because your symptoms will improve immediately, and it's such an easy, simple procedure to have.